Hi, welcome to our subscription boxes. Let's have a look to see what we've got in the box this week. So we've got our care instructions and food for you. Once you open up the box, you can use the craft paper and the cello for protection of your worktop for where you're working. So let's see what we've got. Tools, pair of sharp secateurs or a pair of sharp scissors, any vase or vessel, clean water in there, add your flower food, and let's see what we have. So lots of lovely flowers here for us. We've got some beautiful chrysanthemum blooms, we've got some gorgeous tulips, some lovely limonium. I love this stuff. We can basically dry this out after we've had it in our arrangements, and it looks gorgeous, beautiful. If you put it in like its own little vase, bottle, anything like that, bud vase, stunning. We've got some lovely spray carnations, we've got some big carnations, we've got really cute little bunny tails. There's our other yellow tulip. We've got a beautiful spray rose, we've got some iris, we've got green hypericum, sunflower, and some solidago, which will bloom beautifully into a really bright, vibrant yellow colour. So this is kind of a wee bit of a colour of spring. What we're going to do, and what you need to do, is have sort of an edge of where you're working, because you're going to want to cut your stems so that they fit in line with your vase. So you can go at sort of an edge, and then you can line up your flowers to go into your vase. I've kind of done a wee Blue Peter moment. I've done this earlier. So we have also sort of conditioned your flowers, so they've come into us, we've conditioned them overnight, and then you will need to now just arrange them beautifully in your own vases. Okay, so how we're going to do it, sort of simple way, is crisscrossing your flowers, because that'll kind of make a nice sort of stable structure for your flowers when you're arranging them, and also when you're taking them out to change your water, add your more food, it's easy for them to kind of come out and back. So I am going to start with some of the limonium. Now your limonium will come in a big long stem. You can cut it up so you make lots of other stems, which is great because you're getting more sort of flowers that are going to go into your arrangement. Another wee tip you can do with your vase is spin it. Okay, so then you can see from a different angle of which way you're going. Tulips. I love the natural bending movement of tulips. If, however, the floppy tulips do your head in, you get a wee pin, put a wee prick through the top of the stem here, and that'll help sort of seal it up there, and it'll stop the tulips from bending over and also stop them sort of growing towards the light. But I quite love that sort of natural bend in the tulip, so I'm going to put them sort of towards the outside of my arrangement because I really love it. Hypericum, I love these. I just think the colours really long lasting, just beautiful. When you're going to be doing this, you're obviously going to cut your flowers at an angle to allow as much absorption of water as you can. But like I say, I've already done this. Spray carnations. If you find one of the sprays is going to be quite low down your vase, all you need to do is just snip it off and keep that and put that into a wee bud vase, a wee bottle, anything like that, because then you can use it for something extra. No point in throwing that in the bin. Again, when you're going to cut these, you'll notice there's little nodules on the carnations. You want to cut in between a nodule because you don't want the water to stop there. You want it to travel up through the flower to allow it to then bloom beautifully. I'm going to put this solidago right in the middle, because when this guy opens up, he is just going to boom, flower, gorgeous, and that yellow is going to really come through and contrast against the purple. So then I'm going to put one of the irises in here as well. And again, I'm just going to go the opposite side, because sometimes find when you're doing flowers, you work on your opposites. The sunflower, he's going to go right in the middle along with my Solly. And my spray rose, now I could actually sort of cut a couple of these long stems up because the water is going to be quite high, so I am in fact going to do that. I'm going to use some of them at the edge in here, just as a wee bit down at the bottom to break up that purple, and then I'm going to put the big one in here beside that sunflower. Again, you see, always turn, because you want to make sure it's always looking beautiful from every angle. And then you're going to look, and you can see I've got a wee gap there up at the top. I'm going to put my carnation in, and then my faves, wee bunny tails, I'm going to put them in between that one, going between the green, and my purple one can go in between the yellows. There. So there we go. Beautiful vase of spring